All right, folks, you are watching the Cowboys Report presented by BetDSI, the Internet's #1 sportsbook. I am your host, Tom Downey, here with a look now at the Cowboys' 2019 schedule. Now, we'll start things off with some of the overall schedule rules because things are always different each and every single year, but the main keys don't ever change. That's the Cowboys play 3 NFC East teams twice. They play and because they've clinched the NFC East, they will play the other first-place teams in the NFC, so the Bears, the Saints, and the Rams. Now, every year this changes, but they'll face the NFC North this year and the AFC East in the crossover games. Now, the full schedule is not going to be out till April, but we do know what teams the Cowboys will play at home and on the road. One note here overall, this schedule, guys, I don't think it's that easy. All right, so here are the home games in alphabetical order right now. The Buffalo Bills, I like that matchup. I think that's a win for the Cowboys. I think the Bills are at least a year away, although they have plenty of money to make some adjustments. But at home, I think that's a win for the Cowboys. The Green Bay Packers, I think we'll have to wait and see which Packers team shows up, because if they're the good Packers team, look out. If they are the team we saw this year, that's probably going to be a win. The Rams, that one's not going to be easy by any means. The Rams have played really well. They're going to be a good team again next year. The Dolphins, meanwhile, going through some organizational turmoil. So I think at worst, that's a 2-2 start. Given that's at home, let's say 3-1 and be generous. How about that? Other home games. Ooh, the Minnesota Vikings. That's going to be a tough one. I don't believe in the Giants. I don't believe in the Redskins. I think the Eagles are going to bounce back. So at minimum there, I think you're looking at around a 4-4 mark. Let's say 5-3. How about that? A 5-3 home record I think is very, very doable here for the Dallas Cowboys. Of course, we'll hold off true projections until you see when they're played, what the buys look like, and, what other roster moves everyone makes out there. All right, folks, today's show is brought to you by BetDSI, the Internet's #1 sportsbook. Use promo code Cowboys120 at chatsports.com/bet. It gets you a 120% deposit bonus. So you put down $50, they're going to give you an extra $60 for free, and we'll get you guys a Cowboys jersey once you DM us on Twitter at chatsports. I'll be honest, the supply is getting a little bit lower each and every show, so you're begging on it while you still can. Again, Cowboys120 is that promo code. Chatsports.com/bet is the site, and then DM us on Twitter at chatsports to get in on the deal. All right, the Cowboys away games now. The Chicago Bears, that's a tough one. I don't know. I don't like that matchup for the Cowboys. Lions, I feel better about. The Patriots and the Saints, those are 2 rough games. So let's say 1 win there. At that point, you've got 6 wins with 4 more games to go. I'm not worried about facing the Jets on the road. Again, I think you can beat the Redskins and the Giants. I doubt you sweep the NFC East, so let's say 3 wins there. All of a sudden, you're kind of looking at around a 500 team. And I'll make note here. The Cowboys, by the way, have won a very high percentage of one-score games. Typically, not always, but typically is how it works out from a historical perspective. You see regression back to the mean. It's a tough schedule for the Cowboys in 2019. Expectations will again be high, but they're going to have to up their play if they're going to make it back to the playoffs again with a very tough schedule. Teams like the Patriots, the Saints, the Rams, the Bears, the Vikings, they're probably going to face multiple playoff teams on that schedule. That's not going to be easy. So, folks, let me know in the comments section what will be the Cowboys' record in 2019. I think your baseline is probably what they were this year, assuming they lose to the Giants or whatever. Probably looking at 9 wins. And with the NFC not being as good as I thought they were this year, that could be enough to get them in the playoffs again next year. But again, we'll hold off on full projections until the roster moves are made across the NFL. Hey Cowboys fans, thanks for watching the Cowboys Report. If you haven't already, click right here to subscribe to our channel for all the best Cowboys coverage on the internet. That's news, rumors, highlights, mailbags, film studies, and a whole lot more. And I'm making your lives a little bit easier as well with the next Cowboys Report video right here.